Hello Titans, my name is Mira Martinez. I'm the Chief Communications Officer and today we'll be doing our executive recap video. I'm here with the other 3 executive officers and we'll be having a conversation about who we are, what we did this semester, and some plans we have for the following semester.
Hey everyone, my name is Mary Chalmers and I'm ASI's Chief Governmental Officer.
Hello, I'm Mason Mawadala and I'm ASI's Chief Diversity and Inclusion Officer.
Hi everyone, I'm Joshua Costello and I'm the ASI Chief Campus Relations Officer.
Alright, so I'll get it started. First question we have, what plans do you have for next semester? Okay, so I think for me, like this semester we did the community chat. Next semester I really want to have 2. One towards the beginning of the semester and one towards the end. And if you all don't know what community chat is, it's a time where students are able to come and talk to us about concerns you all have, what you all want to see from ASI, and voice your concerns. It's really the time for you all to speak up on what you want to see us do differently. How about you all?
For me, I'm planning the spring tailgates with the ASI president. We're getting ready, beat the beach. We're going against Long Beach, so we're gonna win, go Titans. And we're also planning Earth Week, so stay tuned for that. We're gonna have a lot of activities, a lot of stuff for you guys.
For me, we do have a lot of really fun things planned for next semester. I do know we want to do some programming around cultural fashion, so about the appropriation of cultural fashion. We are also going to be doing a few educational presentations about homelessness and student homelessness and food insecurity, which I'm really excited about. And then we also have some programming coming up with the Women's Center as well.
And for me, I'll be recruiting a group of 15 students and we'll be flying out to Sacramento together for the California Higher Education Student Summit, which basically advocates for all California for different needs, accessibility, and funding issues happening in the state.
All right.
Right. What commissions do you oversee? So I oversee the Lobby Corps Commission, which basically helps me find students to civically engage them.
I oversee the Communication Commission and the Community Engagement Commission.
I oversee the Social Justice and Equity Commission.
I oversee the University Affairs Commission, so any campus issues, and I oversee the Environmental Sustainability Commissions.
How did you get involved in ASI? So I started off in ASI as the events coordinator for the Association for Intercultural Awareness. I got involved in that just because I saw my friends in it and I would go to those meetings because I was part of a club that was in the funding council. And I just kind of got involved and started having a good time and realized I wanted to move up a little more. So that's how I got involved.
I got involved, I was the president of the Lebanese Student Association and the Southwest Asian and North African Association. I was advocating for these communities, and then I ended up running for the board of directors for the College of Business and Economics, and I ended up winning, and that's basically how my ASI journey started.
So for me, I actually joined the Communications Commission, and there I was making content for ASI. So I was making videos. I had a series called Campus Spotlight where I highlighted different departments and organizations on campus, each a specific theme every month.
So I got involved, it's kind of funny, I didn't apply for this position, I applied for the governance ambassador position. I did my interview and then they told me, well, this position's available, why don't you apply for it? And I applied and I got in, so it's been a great time. All right, let's see what I get. Let's see. What are you involved in outside of ASI? So for me, I'm in Titan Radio. I have my own show. I have an alias known as Hiccups, and my show's called Blowfish. So I do that. I also go to the SRC for fun, like to work out.
I am Vice President of Students for Justice in Palestine, which is an organization under the Southwest Asian North African umbrella.
I'm the president of the Lebanese Student Association and also the president of the Southwest Asian North African Association. And then outside of school, I'm also a young leader on the House of Lebanon.
I, right now, am an intern at Titan Radio. I'm the Communications and Outreach intern, but I'm also a Programming and Activities lead at DIRC, our Diversity Initiatives and Research Center, and I am also president of the United Nations Association chapter on campus. All right, next is, where is one place you'd like to travel? Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
I think for me, I really want to go to Singapore. just because I heard it's one of the cleanest places in the world, and they're like really strict on the rules. But I feel like that's kind of, I really like it, so I would really like to check it out.
I'd probably want to go back to Lebanon.
You've been there before?
I have. I went last summer, but my
Okay.
whole family lives there, so I'd for sure want to go back to Lebanon.
That's fun.
I would want to go to Palestine, obviously, but spend more time there. Like I've been, but I don't really get to go around like that much. So I think explore a little more in Palestine. Yeah, but
I'd want to go to New York. I just like the atmosphere and the vibes there. Like, I always feel famous.
Have you been before?
I went twice.
Oh.
I was like,
Wow, you're a New Yorker, basically.
no, I was like in 7th grade and like in
Oh.
5th grade. So I was like a little kid. And we went because my dad had a business trip.
Yeah.
It was so lit. I loved it.
I heard
Nice.
the rats are like cats.
The rats are
The
huge. They're giant.
That's so emotional. It's upside down. What do you do in your role? So in my role, I basically try to specifically engage students, whether that be to register to vote or try to get students active to join the group of 15 students that I'm taking to Sacramento and advocate on behalf of Californians.
Yeah, so my role, I help, let students know of what ASI is doing, the governmental side of ASI, with videos like these, but also with tabling events. I host a community chat, and I also, the 2 commissions I do, they'll do tabling events that connect with students on campus, organizations, but also the Fullerton community.
in my role, I am in charge of making sure that our campus is keeping values of diversity, equity, and inclusion, and also just speaking to students and seeing what they want to see from us and hosting events to make students feel included.
So for my role, I oversee university affairs. So any campus issues that you guys want to see fixed or addressed, I'm your guy. And I also oversee environmental sustainability. So any like ways that we can make the campus more green.
What challenges did you face this semester? I think this semester a main challenge that I faced was, just kind of balancing everything. You know, we all do a lot and it gets a little tough to balance things, especially for our mental health. So I think that was definitely a bit of a challenge, but we overcame it. So, yeah.
I would say mental health too, and like time management. I think that's the hardest part. Is like a lot of the times we have meetings and we have class, then we have another meeting. So it's a lot of like finding that balance between like having time for yourself, class, schoolwork, and these meetings.
I agree. I feel like for me too, that's a lot. Also, like having visions of what you want to see happen. Like at least in my role, I had like all these project ideas, and I'm like, okay, I need to be realistic of how much I can take on. And so it's like having to again prioritize some stuff over the other, which is a challenge sometimes.
I would say that's one of the challenges, but I think also for me, like another one of the challenges would be trying to get students to become engaged with an ASI, but we try to combat that by having different incentives, different giveaways in order to encourage students to participate.
100%. What advice do you have for incoming students and or first year students? So I could speak for a lot of the transfer students because that's where I came in, I transferred. I would say get involved in any way that you can, whether it's with Titan Radio, finding a club. I know when I first started here, it was so hard to make friends, like it felt pretty lonely. So I always recommend like put yourself out there, and you miss every shot that you don't take. So take all the shots that you can.
I think for me, it would be get involved and just do what you can. Make the most of your time here. Like my first year was all online and I wasn't able to be as involved as I wanted to be. But through, the Swana Club and through SJP and through all these other clubs on campus, I was able to meet so many people that are now my closest friends. So I think just get as involved as you can and as you want, as much to your capacity.
We have Discover Fest, where a bunch of student organizations get to table and introduce themselves to students about who they are and what they do, and I feel like that's a perfect time to find the perfect club for you.
Also, like if you don't want to get involved with the club or join, take advantages of the programs that are hosted by the different departments. ASI has a lot of events. This semester alone, we had Danny Trejo come to campus, we had a pumpkin patch, we had a Bad Bunny night. There were so many events. I don't know.
Taylor
It was
Swift
all
night.
Taylor Swift night.
Best Taylor Swift won a prize.
Yeah.
And all these events are open to all students.
There's food available, games, and you could go with your friends. Get to know friends too. I know we're a commuter school, so sometimes it's hard. Like students don't want to go to because they don't find kind of like their community. But I think these events are a great way to get to know people.
I met like the Bad Bunny night. I met like so many cool people that like him, and I'm like, wait, we have cool like. There's so many cool people here on campus. It's a lot of fun.
Pass it back to Mira.
Okay, let's do a good one. Favorite place on campus? Oh my god. Okay, so my favorite place on campus is the Arboretum. I love going to the Arboretum. I don't really get the chance to go a lot, but when I do, it's the best time.
I would say my favorite place is the second floor of the library.
Why the second floor?
There's a room in there that has a couch and a TV, and a bunch of students can go inside and like sit on the couch if you reserve it with your time card. And it's usually empty. It's the big glass room right when you enter the second
I've seen
floor.
that one.
It's usually always empty, so you can go with a group of friends, study, sit on the couch, watch TV, use the screens to draw, work out problems. It's really fun in there.
It's not going to be empty after this video.
Yeah, don't steal my spot, guys.
My favorite spot is the TSU because I just love everything in here. Like we have bowl and billiards downstairs. We have like TVs everywhere. We have a food court. We have Juice It Up. I always get my smoothies from there. But I just love it there. And our office is here too. And we always hang out in there. So yeah.
I would say like the Titan Radio basement. I just like the vibes there. Like they always have cool music playing. Everyone's like a chill vibe there, and you're always gonna like Shazam music that's in there. Like
No.
no, for real, right? I literally go in there and I'm like, what song is this?
I was cleaning out my phone the other day, and a lot of it was just screenshots of all the Shazam I've done.
Alright, let's do another question. Alright, the next question is, what do you wish students knew about being a student leader? I'd say something I wish students knew was that student leaders may be the most knowledgeable of different events and different resources that are on campus, but sometimes we don't have all the answers. We're not like administrators, we're not faculty, so we don't know everything. We're still learning as it goes.
Yeah, for us to know what you all want to see happen, community chat, you know, like that's one of the places students can go to. I think another thing is we are also students, you know, like we have to manage our time and what we do and prioritize other things. For example, I have another job. I have 15 units and I'm doing my internship right now. So I have to manage my time, and not all of that time is ASI time.
For me, I think something I would want students to know is that we are here for you regardless, and we do want to hear what you have to say. So, you know, take advantage of that and take advantage of all the events that we have. You know, we put these on because we care and because we want everyone here to have a good time. So,
I would say the biggest issue is people wanting change but not telling us. We're here for you guys, and community chat, like Mira said, is a big way that we could help you find, like, it's a big way that we could solve these issues. We're all in this together, and we represent you guys. So if you ever see us on campus, don't be afraid to ask us, or we have our emails on the website. You can always reach out to us.
Another thing, also, there's always opportunity for like leadership development. If you visit our website at asi.fullerton.edu and you go under student leaders, you'll find a list of open positions and other jobs in the TSU and other parts of ASI. So yeah, take advantage of that too.
what keeps you going and motivated? For me, what keeps me going is the fact that I know that I'm making a difference, and I know that we're all putting in all this effort, and we're doing it for a reason, and we care, and we're making a difference. And I feel like if we do make a mistake, it's okay, because we're still learning, as you had mentioned, like we're still learning as we go. And also another thing that keeps me motivated is my family and my friends. They just keep me on track, and they keep me motivated.
I would say the same thing, like my family, friends, but I would honestly say you guys as a whole, like we're all we're all in this together, and it really feels like we're all quarters. Like there's 4 of us, we're like 4 slices to like a pie, and I feel like at the end of the day, like I have you guys to count on. Like, how should I navigate this issue, or how should I do this? So I feel like you guys really do motivate me, and I feel like we're a chain. We're like in this together.
I would say I agree with Josh. I'd say my family and my friends who like support me and motivate me, you know, with everything that I take on. But I'd also say like we've developed like a little ASI family, and that's just one of the perks of joining ASI is you get to meet people from different backgrounds, different cultures. Before this video, we were teaching Mira and Josh Arabic, and they were teaching us Spanish. So it's just a great way to come together in community.
Yeah, I agree. Like, and I think this is so great because we all, like you said, Josh, we ask each other for advice on what we should do. And I think also like something that keeps me going. Personally, I'm like a first generation student. So I'm the first in my family to ever go to college and to be involved in college too. So I feel like that's what keeps me going is I kind of set that example. And also for like other first generation students, like you can do other stuff to get involved on campus. And also like finding ways to support students through like events. For example, something I do on the ASI Instagram is we have ticket giveaways for the College of the Performing Arts. So every Friday or through the week, we'll give out tickets on the Instagram. You just follow our Instagram at ASICSUF and stay updated on our daily story posts where we highlight different events going on campus, as well as ticket giveaways we have for different performances and different concerts. And you could enter to win.
Let's see what I got. What do you do in your free time? So in my free time, music is like the number one thing I'm always like on about. But besides the gym, I would say video games. Like I'm such a huge.
What's your favorite video game?
Oh, my favorite video game. Okay, so I would probably say, I'm gonna say either Danganronpa, Pokemon, or Persona.
Okay.
One of those.
I've never heard any of those. I just hear my brother like yelling every 5 minutes at home.
He plays video games?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I'm wearing like a Yu-Gi-Oh shirt. I'm like, I got a rep. Like, I'm such a nerd when it comes to stuff like that.
My free time, I like to hang out with friends and just take a break from school and, you know, from everything like work, school, and just everything. I like to hang out with my friends, do something fun, go see a new movie, go on a new adventure.
I feel like for my free time, it's like the complete opposite of you. On my free time, I like to just be alone. I'll go to the Arboretum, or I'll like be in my room and I'll watch a movie, or I'll like go for a run. It's kind of like also my de-stressing time when I'm like, my free time is usually my de-stressing time.
I feel like self-care is like different. Like my self-care is like going out and like hanging with my family and with my friends and trying something new, trying new foods. And yours is like staying home, watching a movie.
I need to like
taking walks in the park.
Yeah, that's my
that's your self-care.
Okay, I thought of mine. So in my free time, I love cooking with my mom and just like hanging out with my family. Also my friends, love hanging out with my friends and my roommates. And I also just really enjoy like also just some me time, like just to lay down and watch some Netflix. I really have been getting into The Crown. So like The Crown and yeah.
And this will be our last question for today. So to finish off, what is your easy go-to meal?
Easy go-to
Like to
meal?
make or to
To
buy?
make.
Oh, to make.
Or I guess to buy too. We'll do both. So my go-to meal is actually really good. I did this because I had nothing in my fridge but this. But I get bread. It's like an egg sandwich. Have you all had egg sandwich?
I don't like
It's
egg.
egg sandwich, but I put pesto sauce in it.
That sounds amazing.
It's just bread, pesto, and egg.
Yeah.
So it's
like toasted
it's an
bread,
egg
right?
sandwich
Yeah,
then.
toasted.
Ooh,
It's a
that
pesto
sounds
egg
so
sandwich.
A pesto egg sandwich.
That's really good.
And then I put it in the air fryer. It's
Ooh,
so good.
air fryer.
So
Ooh.
good.
Yeah,
That's my favorite go-to meal.
That is amazing.
My favorite go-to meal, I'd say my comfort food, which is sushi. I love eating sushi.
For me, okay, so what I do is I take the Trader Joe's mini chicken cilantro wontons and I pan fry them. And then I put the chili oil, the chili crunch oil on them while they're like pan frying, and I toss them in it. And then I like saute some veggies on the side. That's my meal. Some soy sauce, like lime juice. Chef's kiss.
I'm gonna be honest, McDonald's. Like, I just go to that. I get the mobile app. I get my points, and I'm like, just give me 2 cheeseburgers, and I'm set. Like, I kid you not. Like, they make like they're just so like they're so flavorful.
We also say, Josh, you're the king of blue questions.
I know.
You took
I
all
didn't
the
get
blue
any-
questions.
I didn't get any orange.
I made a little flower out of my questions.
Wow.
Can I get an orange?
we'll wrap up today's video. But thank you all for tuning in to this executive recap video. We hope you all learned something today and are interested in joining ASI. As I mentioned before, we have a lot of open positions still. For example, I still have 2 commissions open. Josh has commissions, Mary has commissions, and you can find that on the ASI website along with other opening positions. Thank you.
Bye everyone.
guys.